Okay, we are back over at the Scarehouse. I brought a couple things with me here. The Michael Myers Young Michael costume. I have a kid-size mannequin. I'm going to put that on in front of Michael's house. I brought a bag of leaves here to just kind of throw around in front of Michael's house and on top of the roof. I finally found some of the Five Nights at Freddy's Fanta. So I grabbed 2 packs of that. Got to get that in the fridge. I set up the Crypt Countess down here for the end of the tunnel where the Chains of Death are going to be hanging. I think what I want to do today, though, is get this area cleaned up over here because I need to make this area like the circus tent area for all the clown and circus animatronics. Hello, rat. So up here on this shelf, I have some of the things that I used to make the circus setup when I built the Spirit Halloween in my front yard with the Carnival. I think this is Carnival flags on a string. Some other red and white stripe thing in there too. What is this? Oh, table skirt. Okay. And I think this is also a table skirt, just much higher quality. I don't think we'll need that though. Stick this one back up there too, but I'll know where it's at if we need it. So these are those 5-6 foot tall electric fire that's like a fake fire with the flames that shoot up like they had at Spirit on I think it was the Reaper's Island, the ones that I always said was burning my face. And the plan is that those will eventually be like right here leading up to this doorway where Jack Reaper is going to be standing right there in the middle. And I completely forgot I bought this last year. Knight Dullahan, the Headless Horseman animatronic from Home Depot, I think it was. I need to put that guy together, man. Yeah, there he is. How cool is that guy? Almost 9 feet tall. I definitely don't have any room for him in here, though. I'm probably going to have to pack up these terror dogs also and put them back in their box just to get them out of the way for a little while. I just have to decide exactly how much space I want to use over there and how I want to do this. All right, so I have moved everything around over into this area. What a cluttered mess. I've got my staple gun and plenty of staples to do this little panel area over here. And then I have 2 boxes of these huge magnet clips, the ones I use to put up these posters and banners over here. And that is for anything I want to put up on this wall over here, because that is a steel wall. Okay, well, that has actually taken me all day, and look who showed up, that other Nate guy. So we've been standing here like talking about ideas of what to do with this wall, and we've come up with some pretty good things, so I gotta make a run out and grab some things. He's gonna film a video here anyway. What are you filming anyways?
I'm going to do the vintage Gemi inflatable vampire Dracula.
All right, yeah, just move anything in here that you need to because it's a mess right now. But yeah, for you guys, I'll be right back. For me, I'll be back in a couple hours. All right, it is day 2 in here working on the circus or carnival or whatever you want to call it. Some days I just feel like I just rolled down a hill, man. Like the biggest hill you could possibly find. I rolled all the way down, hitting every tree on the way down. I just woke up like this, like feeling so beat. So I got some things together last night. I got some popcorn boxes. I printed out a bunch of things on my computer. I don't have a Carnival sign, so I just kind of printed out a bunch of pieces, and I have to piece them together and glue them together to make my own Carnival sign. So there's one thing. I'm always crafting. That is actually much smaller than what I wanted it to be, but it will suffice. I found a template for a duck on the internet, and then I made this target on Paint, Microsoft Paint, printed out 16 ducks so I can make like a fake shooting gallery. I printed out some of the Carnival flyers that I can just kind of toss around with the popcorn boxes. And then I also thought it would be cool to have some of the Carnival Admit One tickets. And these were kind of difficult to find, actually. I did not get any of these from the store, so I had to look all over Google for these. I finally found somebody selling the actual tickets on eBay, and they had this picture on there. Well, actually, they had one. I just kind of cut it up and put 4 on a page. But it was the best picture that I could find of the ticket. So I just printed out a bunch of them, and I'll be able to just kind of put those wherever. I'm going to need to use my Elmer's school glue to put that stuff together. Put this on the table so that I don't get any glue on it. And then I got a couple other things from the Dollar Tree this morning. Brushes for the glue. I got some balloons because I want to make like a balloon pop game on the wall. That was actually that other Nate guy's idea. I was pretty tired in here last night when I was finishing up putting the stuff on the wall, and he came in to do his video, and I was out of ideas because I was just too tired to think, and he came up with the balloon pop. I thought that would be awesome, so we're going to do that on part of the wall. Okay, I am exhausted, man. So right here is where we're going to end this episode, guys. It looks pretty good. I did not do anything with these flags yet on purpose. Same with the Carnival tickets. I haven't done anything with those yet because I think I might use this piece of foam board back here and make a ticket booth. I have an idea for that, which would be totally awesome. That would sit right over here in this corner. Then we've got the balloon pop game. I think I'm going to make a label to go on top of that that says balloon pop. And as you can see, I have popped a couple of the balloons because that's always how it looks whenever you go up to these games at the carnival. We got some popcorn boxes sitting on the ledge here. I might bring a few more of those down. The CARNIVAL sign right up there at the top, and I pasted 4 of the flyers underneath that. I thought that looked cool. And then the duck shooting gallery here, I think I'm going to make a label to go across the top of that as well. And as you can see, we have ducks going both directions. And then I added just one little target right there because some of them look like that. But I thought that little target there would add one more little element to it. The blue strips here are foam pool noodles that I cut in half lengthwise and then glued on there. So I think that turned out really good. I think it all is turning out really good, actually. And yeah, with that much being done right now, I'm just gonna call it on this episode because I don't wanna get too crazy before I start laying out who I want to be standing over there. I have a good idea for how I wanna finish it off, but you'll just have to wait.